Even in the last 150 years, they've noted that because of our diet, our faces were bigger, our jaws were bigger. Because they were bigger, it allowed our third molars to come through. So you start digging up bodies from 100, 150, 200 years ago, there weren't impacted third molars normally. That transition into our current society having a lot of problems with third molars, the problems typically present either when you're very young or presenting when they're old. And so you have this significant gap of 3 or 4 decades where there probably isn't going to be an issue with them. But because it's something where if it's going to cause a problem when you're 60, 70, 80, it's going to be a bad problem, right? We're talking about like ameloblastomas or things that are cancerous and destructive, and but the percentage is small. It's relatively small, but because it's such a bad one, and because it's so much easier to do it when they're 16, 17, 18, it's created this situation where most dentists that are comfortable removing them advocate for removing them if they're not going to come in correctly. So it's kind of a prophylactic treatment. Now I have both that come in. I have young, 16, 17, 18-year-old coming in and they're complaining of pain, generalized pain from the lower jaw. So if that's the case, then we just move into taking them out. A patient comes in and they're impacted, but they're not having any pain, and they're kind of they're okay with the potential risk. I don't push them. I give them an option. Much of my philosophy for patient care revolves around patient autonomy, right? I want them to buy into their treatment. So for third molars, if they're having problems when they're younger, I'm definitely keen on taking them out. If they're not having problems, then it's more of patient autonomy. I try to give them statistics and maybe the probability, and then I let them decide.